We finished 2-7, but low key was kind of on the verge of what I had we expected. We lost by maybe 2 or 3 games in like fourth quarter instances, and that was just you know changing the program and not just being ready for the moments and instances. You'll have with be a fool not to try to build off some old stuff and try to correct that need. That way, if it shows up again, they'll be comfortable enough to know, hey, we've been here, we just saw it, we done rehearsed it, we done talked about it, and we can go press forward and we can finish these times. Like we'll have times where we'll be driving the ball and everything's going good, and we'll make a mistake, and mistakes, that's part of life. So, but we can't come and dwell on those mistakes and allow that mistake to go into the next play and the next play and the next play, and that shoot ourselves in the foot. I think it's gonna be different because we had a pretty decent sized senior class, and they were used a lot in some spots. But I think we're gonna still be athletic. I think we're gonna be very fast. We're gonna be aggressive. Like I like this bunch. The biggest thing we're working on is flying to the ball. Spring we flew to the ball pretty good, and we're trying to work on ways of getting people the ball in spaces and creating more exciting and explosive plays and on offense and defense as well. Some people overlook the fact that you can create explosive plays on defense as the same as offense. So we're just trying to create more explosive plays. Normally, on average, I know for a fact, high school and college, whoever make the most explosive plays is probably going to win the game. As long as we're growing in the rate I think we're going to grow, I think we're going to be pretty well. I think we got an opportunity to get our way in the playoffs, opportunity to fight for it and things of that nature. But, it's all about execution at the end of the day. I can sit here and say, hey, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do that and do this. And I can draw it up on the paper and how it's supposed to work, but it's still about execution at the end of the day.
One thing that I have learned was being more determined. I always correct my mistakes, even though that I did make one. I always go hard for next play. Always, I should be consistent. Like even though I may be like, dang, like I'm not doing it the whole time. I'm going at it. Just, when I was a ninth grader, I ain't know about leadership. I had to build it. So even though my 10th level and now my 12th grade, now I know the more what it takes and the ability. Like you gotta go hard. If you don't go hard, and if I don't go hard, then he's not gonna go hard. Then my team not gonna go hard. So
I most definitely stepped up for as my past years with basically being more consistent, being more determined, being more coachable in a way. Yes, sir. Last year, I've learned not to slack off as I did. Last year, I've learned to, put 100% every single play, 100% every play for 5 seconds. It'll determine the entire game. This year, I can say that my team has progressed. It has most definitely progressed. I can say that this year that my team has built it from our last year, our previous year, and it is built it more on a not professional level, but more athletic level. Determination goes a long way, and that you have to work to get what you want. It's not always going to be handed to you at all. You have to want it to get it.
One thing I got to when we talk about and preach to them is competing in everything that you do, because in life you're gonna have to compete for the job that you're going after. You ain't gonna be the only one going for that job. On the field, you ain't the only one trying to win this championship. So even if it's all down, like I mentioned to him yesterday, we had a family reunion, and anybody that come on the Uno table, they get draw forward. You got to compete, play to win.